Hi everyone, good day to you over there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Rinke Lawal, and on this channel I talk about inner work, I talk about life experiences as a teacher, as a mother, and as a coach. Today I want to discuss about life journey, and the peculiarities. So I read somewhere a couple of days ago about how there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Even when you feel like there's something is off, even when you feel sad, even when you feel damaged, even when you feel lost, there's nothing wrong with you. I just read that somewhere and it just stuck in my head. The nature of life, of this existence, is that we are here to grow, and if you are going to grow, then a lot of ups and downs are going to pop up. A lot of things are going to be happening. You're going to have to break down at some point. You're going to have to build yourself back up at some other point. So everything is normal. All the phases are normal. They are totally part of what life is about. And I've been feeling some of that in my own personal life for a couple of hours now. I had some conversation. I'm not sure it was those conversations that I had that triggered it. I think I was due. I was due because I have this offering. I believe that I'm somebody who is constantly trying to grow, trying to improve, and I've come to expect phases where I'll feel like I'll be spiraling and I'll feel like nothing is within my control. Of course, why do I want things to be in my control anyways? So I've come to expect those times where I would feel like things are falling apart. So the past couple of hours has been that for me. And one of the things that I do is I come to sit in gardens and in nature and in forests, and just observe and just look around me when I'm here. I look at the insects, I look at the trees, I look at the animals and leaves and all of that, and one thing or the other would come to me that will just calm me down. For instance, I look at the trees, about how they're just in one place. They don't even have the privilege to move like I do. And they're just there and thriving and making the best out of the situation, and they're just being. And I'm just reminded that is what I should actually be doing, regardless of what's happening. I should just be. Okay, so a butterfly has caught my eye, and he's just going on his way. He's going to find food one way or the other. He's going to live and just enjoy being a butterfly. So yeah, I decided that okay, let me just make this video. I came in here, I wasn't feeling so good, even though I knew what was going on, I knew what was happening. I still wasn't feeling that good, but I knew that okay, let me just come to the garden and have a visit, and I'm here. And I thought, let me just share let me share with you that there's nothing wrong with you, and that if you're growing, I believe that you are growing, then you should expect some downtimes. You should expect periods of transitions where the old version of you is kind of outdated, it's just there, and the new version of you is waiting for you to step into it. So you're just in between, and those periods can be really confusing. That is what I'm currently experiencing. It can be really confusing. It can be sad at times, especially when you've been very intentional and when you've been doing the work, and you are just expecting that okay, so I'm growing, right? You just let the next stage just come now, let's just enjoy it. But it doesn't work that way. Nature has rules, and everything is there for for order and for a purpose, and nature must be allowed to take its course. So nothing is wrong. Everything is part of the plan, everything is part of the process. But as humans, it can feel as if, something is wrong. So we need to find ways to have compassion for ourselves, to soothe ourselves. So you need to find a way to self-soothe. One of my own best ways is come into nature and to just sit and to just observe. And I know that I'm going to be instantly reminded that, okay, I'm going to understand on a deeper level what is going on. What I'm going to find a way to make sense of, my chaos in a sense, right? I hope that makes sense. Yes. So again, nothing is wrong, and if you observe clearly, I read this somewhere, there is no straight line in nature. Anything that you see that is straight, that is perfect, is probably made by man. It's not natural. So let's embrace imperfection, let's embrace chaos, let's be very patient and be very kind to ourselves, most of all, on this journey that we are on. So I think that's just what I wanted to just say. I already feel so much better. A lot has been going on in my life. I'm trying to transition from I would say 90% motherhood into maybe dial it back a little, because my kids are bigger now. They don't really need me as much, and I'm transitioning into a space where I can give other things more of my time, more of me, things like my business, things like my career, because in the past years it has been mostly about my kids, and then other things, on the side. So me transitioning, that's supposed to be a good thing, right? And that is something I've been excited about too. But then to actually do it, to actually have to pull back away from my kids, I think it has been getting to me a little bit. I've been looking at them like, okay, so why don't you guys need me as much as you used to when you were babies, things like that. So many thoughts. Is a big change for me, and I think maybe most of us mothers go through this. And this is just as an example of the different growth and transitions that we're going to have, that will make us feel a little moody, a little, a bit sad, even though that it is a process that is taking you to a higher level. It's a growth process. This is a normal process. But humans being humans, we will still feel all of these things in different ways. And it's very important that we do our inner work, which basically hones our awareness, because I could have been feeling this way, and I could have just been just be in bed, refusing to get up, not knowing what exactly was going on, not being able to relate my feeling in my body to the things that are happening in my life. I would not be able to make the connection and to link it, and then I might not even be empowered enough to be there for myself, to hold myself mentally, and be compassionate to myself and be kind to myself while going through this phase. And to be able to also be able to remind myself that what comes after this transition is something so beautiful. There's a lot of growth across all areas of my life. So but because I have done my inner work to a very deep level, I'm able to know that even while still in the deep, while I'm still in the chaos. And that is why I'm making this video, and I'm hoping that I'm going to just remind you, or if you are going through this as well, I'm hoping that you get some sort of relief from this, that you are not alone. We are all in this together. As long as we are alive, this would happen. You'll be good, and then you would outgrow your old self, and it will be time for you to level up. And you cannot level up without having a transition. And transitions are usually they're a little bumpy, really. So yeah, that is what I have today. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not sad, you're not depressed. You're just, going through a normal life process, and you need to embrace it and understand it, and go through it to get out on the other end. I hope this video will be clear, because there are a lot of bats mostly around here. So I wanted to just put this out there, and then invite you to my online course for inner work for beginners called She Thrive Easy. I am inviting you to the course. I'll put the link in the description box below, when you can come and learn about all the things you need to know to start your inner work journey, or if you started to be more intentional to understand the whole inner work process better. There are modules on self-awareness, on self-compassion, on understanding your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, recognizing the patterns, recognizing old patterns, breaking the ones that are not desirable if that is what you want to do, and so much more. So I hope you would take my invitation and join me in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for watching this. Please like and share to your friends who might just need this heads up, and subscribe to my channel. That was at hand. Okay, all right, so see you in the next video, guys. Bye.